Shortly before 9 a.m. on Thursday, July 17, 1928, 28-year-old Vernon Plager kissed his young wife Ivy and their 5-year-old daughter Lois goodbye and walked around to the back where he parked his car. He crawled into the car and stepped on the starter. The quiet of that summer morning was ripped apart by the explosion that threw Vernon's body 20 feet into the air, and then he fell back into the wreckage of his car. His hip was visibly crushed, and his left leg was severely twisted and out of place. Vernon had a terrible open wound in his abdomen. He was unconscious after the blast, but soon regained consciousness. Vernon was lying in the street, and Ivy rushed to his side and grabbed his hand. But she couldn't bear the sight of his wounds. She ran back into the house, picking up young Lois on the way in. 2 policemen soon arrived and lifted Vernon's horribly mangled body into a police ambulance and transported him to the hospital. He was in a great deal of pain, but told the police to find Paul Reed and question him about the explosion. The police rushed Vernon to the hospital, but the doctors could do little more than attempt to alleviate his pain. He died before they could get him into an operating room. The police investigation and the trial that followed made public the sordid details of an extramarital affair between a 22-year-old wife and mother and a young neighbor, whose obsession with her led to the horrible death of the husband who cherished her. Vernon had wanted to make the marriage work, even after Ivy and her lover, Paul Reed, left town together for 2 weeks, and even after Paul and Ivy were later found in bed together by Vernon and his brother. The morning before the murder, Vernon knew that Reed had stopped by the house to see Ivy. Vernon trusted Ivy when she said that she told Reed that she was staying with her husband and little girl. Paul Reed was arrested within hours of the murder when he surrendered to police in nearby Ogle County. After a short trial full of salacious details, which was closely followed by local residents, Paul Reed was convicted of the murder of Vernon Plager and sentenced to life in prison. He was soon transported to the state prison in Joliet. In 1940, Reed was transferred to Pontiac Reformatory with tuberculosis. He died there of the disease in 1947 at the age of 41.